If you're just learning how to crochet or you're looking for a super simple project, this simple crochet bow is just what you need. You can turn this bow into a bookmark, a barrette, a bobby pin, anything you just want to put a bow on. We're going to get started by grabbing a hook. You can use an E, an F, or a G. I have some scissors, a yarn needle, and then I just picked up some paper clips and then some hair barrettes. We're going to get started by grabbing our yarn. We're going to make a slip knot. We're going to grab the open end and we are going to wrap it around 2 fingers, crisscrossing it at the top. Go ahead and grab your hook. You can place your hook underneath that first yarn strand and then hook on to that second piece and pull up. This will create your slip knot. You can tighten it up by grabbing both ends, and then you'll want to get set up with your yarn however you feel comfortable holding it. I do like to hold my slip knot before I chain just so it doesn't get away from me. To chain, you're going to yarn over and pull that yarn through. We're going to continue to yarn over and pull through for 50 stitches. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over and pull through. Continue to yarn over and pull through until you have 50 stitches. If you guys want to use a thicker yarn like a bulky or an extra bulky, you can do that. Just chain 35 and you can use an H hook. Once you've chained your 50, or if you're using a thicker yarn, your 35, you're going to go ahead and leave a tail. And then we're going to fasten off by just yarning over and pulling that yarn all the way through. I'm going to tighten it up a little. Then you can grab your yarn needle and you can insert that yarn into your yarn needle, and we're just going to weave in a little bit of this end. We're going to grab the back of our chain so you have these little bumps here. And we're just going to go back and forth through a few of these bumps. When you're done weaving that in, just grab your scissors and give that a little snip. And while you're continuing on with the bow, if you see that little piece start to stick out somewhere, you can just snip it again later. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Once you have your piece all set, I like to lay it flat and then grab the bottom pieces together. I'm not great at tying bows, so this is the only way I know. So if you have a different way, feel free to do it. I like to pull that top piece in almost like making a heart, and then I grab onto those 2 little heart pieces. I'm going to tie this like that bunny ear tie when you're tying your shoe. I'm just going to pull this piece through the hole and then grab both ends and pull tight. It's going to look a little funny at first, but we're just going to tighten things up as we go. Just keep tightening your bow and pulling as needed. If one side is longer than the other, feel free to just undo it and do it again. From here, your bow is done. Now you can figure out what you want to put it onto. So here I have a barrette. I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue to the end and attach my bow. If you're going to make a bookmark, just remember to place that rounded part on the bottom. You can add a little bit of hot glue to the back and then place it there. You can also place a little piece of felt or paper on the back just to hide the glue. And there's your simple crochet bow. You can have so many bookmarks. You can give these away for Valentine's Day. You can sell them at a market. You can hand them out to friends. You can do so much with a simple little bow that literally takes a few minutes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please follow along on YouTube to watch more tutorials like this, and head over to yarnsociety.com for the free written crochet pattern.